Okay, today we got to work on this truck. It's a 2012 Freightliner M2, and it has a broken shift cable. It broke right here in the driveway, and it doesn't do anything. I've already ordered the part from Freightliners, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start it up. As you can hear, it's in reverse. When I parked it, I got to crawl underneath here and put her in neutral. There's neutral. Now we can start it. And then I got to get back underneath and put it in drive so I can get it back up to the shop. Guess we'll wait for the air pressure to build. Yeah, this shifter was sticky, like real kind of stiff when I bought the truck, and it was real gentle moving it to get it home, like just taking my time and just trying to ease it into gear. And I'll show you what broke on it once we get there, but I figured once I got it home, it's a whole lot easier to change this part here than it is on the road. So let's get it up to the shop. Alright, so here's where we're at. Here is the shift cable. And as you can see, the end is just completely snapped off. What happened was this sleeve that it goes through wouldn't pivot. So it got rusty inside here. So we're going to have to get this out of here and get it all cleaned up before we put it back together and put some Never-Seez on there. So let's see if we can get that out of there. Well, this setup leaves something to be desired. I mean, they could have put a fixed nut on the back of here, and there isn't. They're just loose nuts, so they all fell down in here as I took them out. And it was a little less than easy to get them out, so looks like I'll take this bezel trim out to when I go to put it back in. May have to pull the cluster out, I don't know. I gotta be able to get to the back to hold the nuts to get them tight enough. We'll see. But we're gonna pull it out. There's a little protection bracket down there. I'm not taking that out. They've got it riveted in. I'm gonna see if I can get this one out and the other one back in without removing that. Alright, so I'd take the bezel apart, and then there's just 2 Torx bits holding this plate on. You can get to it real easy. So it's not that big a deal. I don't know why they just didn't put like some type of clip that holds a nut on the back of this. It's just a little 1/8-inch plate. Obviously it's not pulling on that much. So get this started. We got the new cable fished down through. I didn't have to remove that protective shield, which is a good thing. The nuts they use have lock washers, or serrated washers built in, and they bite pretty good. So when you order this, it comes as a whole assembly. You get a brand new shifter and the cable, and the bracket that mounts to the dash here. Unplug and plug the lights in. It's the only electrical connection there is. The cable itself, where it meets the transmission, is a 8mm fine thread. Of course, I don't have any 8mm fine thread nuts to put on it, especially in a nylon. Boy, that sucks. There's no snaps, there's no nothing, just screws. These things, I bet you'll find a lot of these all busted up and broke because they're just screwed on like this. There'll be guys like me using a battery ratchet to put them back in and probably crank too hard. Then in the warm weather, the plastic will want to expand, and it can't, and it'll crack. I don't know, some people complain that too many clips and not enough just regular screws, so I don't know which one is better. Left on this side. Okay, it's the interior back together. Now we're going to take the two brackets, the two pieces that have broken parts, and go into bench vise and see if we can get them out. Alright, so this is the bracket that cable attaches to. One bolt's broke, and go. A lot of times it breaks and there's something to get onto, and I'm just going to pull it out through the back so I don't booger up the threads coming through. There we go. That worked out. Now I just got to go find a replacement bolt. So it's a standard thread, not metric. Just a standard quarter. So now I got to find a washer for that. I guess that'll do. Okay. That's the easy one done. Now this. So the cable is threaded into this, and then they put a jam nut on the end of it, which wasn't even tight. So I have to first get the jam nut off, and then I have to get that out. And the reason it broke is because you see how rusty that was. It couldn't pivot in that hole. So we'll start getting the nut off of there first. Now the cable is a metric 8mm thread, so that's going to be a metric nut. What's that look like? 10mm?
I don't know. I'm not good at guessing.
It's rusty too. Figured this might be a little bit of a issue. There we go.
Oh, at least it's turning.
Well, that was the easy part. Now we're going to have to get this out. And being how this kind of broke on an angle, it needs to go this way, if at all possible. So I don't know if I'm going to heat this up or try it with nothing first. I just shoved a bunch of metal in my finger. Well, I guess you know how this is going to go, huh?
Could you put some PB Blaster on it?
You could, but I'm going to heat it up, so if I do, it's just going to... See, I hate to put anything on the bottom because I want them threads to come through. I don't want to booger up those sets of threads. Of course... That's stainless, I believe. So, and this is regular steel. So we're going to go ahead and heat that up. Let's see if we can get it out of there. Worst case, I'll grind that flush and pull it through the other way. Gotta be careful while I heat this up, and I could just end up pulling the threads right out of it. See how red that got so fast?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Just fine. One thing about fine thread, it takes forever to get it out. I don't think they actually call that fine thread method. They call it something else. But I don't think it cares.
You better use the correct term. Better use the correct term.
Yeah. Alright, so there's the nut, which I have to reuse because I don't have another one. We'll let this cool down, and then I'll take it over to the wire wheel and clean it all up real good.
Maybe we should have lunch while it cools down.
Ooh, I like lunch. You like lunch?
Yeah.
We need to get some never sees because we're going to never sees this, and we'll never sees the pivot right there too. So the next guy don't have this trouble, and we'll clean this bracket up. It's pretty rough looking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to actually get the grinder or something. Or, you know what?
It looks a lot better.
That'll do. I'm good with that. This in here, I'm gonna get a lock washer for that. We didn't have one before. Like a lock washer. I'll use the flat washer if I can. If I can't, then at least it'll have a lock. What a daisy. Okay. Let's go have some lunch.
Okay.
Ready for lunch?
That looks better.
You know what? I forgot. I still got to knock the old cotter pin out. I don't know about that. I was so focused on the other thing. So focused on that boy. Let me have your glasses. But I look pretty with these on. Okay. Your glasses back?
Yeah. Well, give them here.
Okay. Getting that clamp on that bracket up in the cab. I need to be a contortionist to get in here. I gotta put this bracket back on. For a fat guy. Little salad eaters would probably get in here easy, huh?
Maybe.
I ain't about salads.
You like salad?
Yeah. No, I like a salad, but I don't want that every day, all day.
No.
I like me some meat and potatoes, man. Jeez, man. Come on. Stretch my arm a little farther. Stop that. Wish my driveway creeper had a headrest. I knew I'd screw up the process here. I don't want anybody else to have the same troubles I did with broken bolts. Get some never sees on there. sure I get that in the right spot. There's a dent right in that bracket where that has to sit. Yeah, I think that washer is going to be in the way. Yep, can't use it. There's just not enough room. I can use a lock washer, but not the flat. There we go, that's better. Now we get this. There it goes. Did you see my creeper?
Yeah, I saw it. You goofball. Goofball. It's kind of lacking in the comfort department.
Oh, come on. You kidding me?
Yeah, no. I can still feel the rocks.
Alright. Now, make sure that rubber cap's in the right place to keep the moisture out of there. Alright. Now, next is we have to get this piece on here. So we're going to never seize the stainless shift cable. The only thing that spreads faster than the coronavirus never sees. The corona.
Nothing. I just hit whatever that rusty thing is. Arm's hurting.
I'm gonna have to have a pair. So you're gonna go up there and make sure we're in reverse and turn the key on. We want to know if we hear the backup alarm.
Okay.
I'd like to have a washer between this cotter pin and this bracket, but there's just not enough there. See, because as it shifts, it's going to wear against that cotter pin. It'd have been so much better if that would have had a washer in there. Alright, so we're in neutral. Can't do anything with it down here, but we'll go through the paces now. You see that? Alright, you go up there and we'll go through the paces. Once we're satisfied, we'll tighten up that jam nut. Go to reverse first. Sure we're right there where I want to be. Yeah. All right, go to drive. Or neutral. Yeah, go to neutral. Okay, go to drive. Third, second, first. Is that it? Yeah. All right. All right, go back to neutral. How about your other neutral? Start it. Start it. Reverse. Neutral. Drive. Reverse. 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 Neutral. Turn it off. Yeah. Alright, now turn the key back on and put it in reverse. Okay, back to neutral. That's not neutral. Go back to reverse. Go to neutral. Alright. Alright, I'm going to tighten up my jam nut right here now. And we'll drive it, make sure she works like she's supposed to.
I was trying to make sure you didn't run over my wheelbarrow back there.
You really think I'd run over your wheelbarrow?
Not on purpose.
Think I'd run something over again?
Not on purpose. Woo, yeah.
It's a nice run truck. I think this truck might be sold, I don't know. A company out of Michigan that contacted me and they're interested in it. It's a 2012. It's got a 6.7 Cummins, Allison automatic, air brake, and 25,900 or 26,000 GVW, so there's no CDL required to use it commercially. So it's a nice little truck. It drives really good. The cruise control works. The air conditioning works. Engine brake works. Good running truck. Nice clean truck too. I was thinking about keeping this truck and putting that one rollback I got on. I bought a 21-foot aluminum rollback truck the other day. It's a 2013, but it's a Kinu. I don't really do imports, you know? I just don't care for import trucks. So I thought about selling the truck and putting a rollback bed on this truck. This truck is spring ride suspension, so it'd be nice if it could be swapped over to air ride with rollback. But it's a really nice truck. It's not even beat up. You know, like everything works too. It's got power windows, power locks, air, cruise, tilt, engine brake, all that kind of crap. Bumpy old country road. It's not too bad for a spring ride. It's got a 20-foot box on it right now. But anyways, I'd say she's fixed. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see if we can downshift. Brake to third. Slow down a little bit and go to second. There's second. There's first. Or low, whatever. Alright, so the camera ran out of storage space on the memory card, so it was cut out abruptly, but we're finished. It's all good to go. It's fixed, no troubles, everything works like it should. That's it on this one. Between the time that I originally did this video till now, the truck's sold. So it'll be leaving here the next day or so. This was a 2012 Freightliner M2. It's a really nice truck with a 6.7 Cummins, Allison automatic, under CDL, 3-man seat, air braked. I think a GVW is 25,950 or something like that. But 20-foot box, great tires, no issues whatsoever. But anyways, it is sold, so it's it'll be leaving here in the next day or so, and we'll start working on the next one. Alright guys, if you like what we're doing, give us that thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, leave your comments down below. We'll catch you on the next one.